So there's this clip going viral online of a dozen women being asked the following question: do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no. And only one said she thought women needed a man in their lives, only one. But when men were asked a similar question, do we need women, most of them said yes. So why do you think that is?
Because men are useless. I mean, and by the way, I want to differentiate between straight men and gay men, because I think I would die without gay men. Nobody can gossip like gay men. Nobody can help you accessorize like gay men. Nobody can help you keep you from doing harm to yourself like gay men. But with the exception of somebody like Steve, I think Steve is very self-sufficient.
That's Joyce's husband.
But like my husband, it takes a village of women to make sure that he's not emaciated, starving, and living in his own filth. He can, you know.
Yeah.
How about you guys? But you guys feel you guys are married to.
I don't understand that, bro. Like, for me, if I'm her husband, I'm feeling like a fool.
Whole fool, not a half a fool.
Seriously, for even dealing with her. Thank y'all. I'm gonna read the super chat shortly. I feel like an idiot for even having this conversation, like for her using me as an example and saying that I'm unable to even fucking take care of myself without a woman. First of all, I don't know how true that is, but secondly, honestly, that just shows that she don't have no respect for her man, dog.
She doesn't. Like, that was, I heard like a small little piece of that clip, but just to see it like in the whole context, I'm not gonna say what he should do, but I'm telling you right now, that was me. She'd be gone. She'd be gone. Cause that it
I
was just this. It was
I don't
like
understand how women is that disrespectful towards a man. That's pretty weird to me.
because if her husband was on TV and was like, we don't really need women, well maybe gay women, because we can do threesomes or something like that, but not really like
Well, a
regular
gay
women.
man is pretty much a woman, so let's just get that out the
No,
way.
no, it's not. And that's the thing.
Why you say no, it's
Thing,
not,
like
Mika? Why you say
they're
no, it's
not,
not?
because they're still men. Like at the end of the day, you got all different kinds of gay men, and not all gay men are very feminine, right? And so at the end of the day, like they're still men. They still think like men. They just like other men.
I think that they like women too. I think that they fooling y'all. Like I
Oh, some of them,
genuinely, some of them what?
some of them do. Some of them do. Some of them start out liking women, and then some of them move on to men, but still like women. Some of them want to try to sleep with women. So it just really depends.
I don't trust them motherfuckers. I don't. I don't trust not one of them, bro. I don't. I believe that every last one of them actually still like box.
Some of them do.
It's impossible for you not to like box.
My gay friend always told me. He always told me he likes he likes women, but he just liked men more. But he never said he didn't like women.
What?
Yep,
Shit.
that's what he always told me.
Wait. What?
He liked women. He liked sleeping with women, but he just liked men more. That was just it.
You gonna have to get him on the phone.
You have to. There's something about
That's some crazy junk right there.
Yeah.
What
there's
was you about to
something
say, Quentin?
joyous about some wet, cozy, wet meat that I
Oh
can't.
man. Oh man. Oh dog. You speaking my language, bro. Like
There's just something
that
like
sound crazy to me.
nigga, when you first go in and you throw your head back, and you know that shit's gonna last like 25 seconds.
Um,
Oh man.
I think I only bust real quick like that one time in my entire life. What you
Shit,
laughing at, Rita?
one time I did. I said I was sorry, nigga. As soon as it was, I was like, I'm sorry. Like,
Yeah, I think I might have apologized too. Did I apologize?
We're gonna have to run that back, man.
Wow, that was the wildest day ever.
Nah.
That I don't know what was wrong with me. Something was wrong with me that day. Yeah, she still had her jacket on and everything.
Mm.
That shit was wild. Like she still had her jacket on. Her pants wasn't even at her ankles yet, or wasn't even at her knees. That shit was like two pumps. I was like, immediately after, I was like, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me. Like I was
And
just,
that
I was
never
a
happened.
savage that day.
That never happened ever again.
Never. That had never happened before that. It had never happened after that. Like, still had the jacket on, just like pushed her on the bed, like pulled her pants down, and I was just like, oh man, I'm done. I said, fuck it. And she's
Rita
like, what?
doesn't have sex. I don't believe it. She's the sweetest person in this world. That did not happen. That, nope.
That was the weirdest day ever, bro. I don't know what happened. Shit.
No. No, I think that happens a lot with men.
No, that's only happened one time with me, Mika.
I think a lot of y'all get past like 10 minutes.
What?
No, no.
Oh no.
My sessions be pretty
That's
extensive.
what you, Mika, because you got the. That's
Be too long.
I can see how niggas don't get past 10
No.
minutes with you, but the rest of these hoes out here.
Nah, I would say my because mm, nah.
Sometimes, like, I try to make it like, because they were like, let's do a quickie. And I was like, man, I don't want it that way. Like,
I think y'all will. I think men will last longer in like the fast situations versus those slow situations.
you have to get out of your head. You can't think about how good it feels. That's the whole thing. Like, if you focus on how great it feels, it's a wrap.
Nah, I got a lot of control at this point. Like I can literally, I feel like I can control like when it happens, like all of that. Like I got 100% control at this point. But
See, look, at 7 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes.
but see, that's the actual pumping though,
I
right?
think
That's
I
the
think that's
actual participation. But see, no,
pumping.
like no, it's
Yeah,
different
actual
for me
pumping.
because I want to like experience that shit. Like I want to be in it, and then I want to flip it, and then I want to like most of the, and this is most of the time, and then I want to take my time and then just like revel in my greatness for a second. And like I don't know, like it's a for me, it's a whole experience. So I don't know.
Yeah, I can understand that when
The
you're
chat got
yeah,
me.
I get it.
Yeah, and then a lot of it is what lead up to it and all of that stuff, right? I mean, these young niggas, you know what I'm saying? They just want to get straight to it. For me, it's a little different for me. Like I like to like really experience that junk. So it's just different for me. But see, that brings me back to the original thing. It's like, how can you not like box? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just a very
I know that's
simple
the same way. I'd be like, how don't you like it?
man. Listen, the very scent of a woman just be like, damn, that shit is crazy. So I don't believe these gay dudes. Like I don't believe that they really that. I think that that's the finesse to get y'all out of
Well,
y'all
they be
panties
no,
and
they
shit.
90%. That 10% is still there. And if they were laying in the bed, their man, I bet a lot of them would.
Yeah, it's pretty
Hmm.
weird. But they are emasculating a man. Let me play a little bit more of this.
His own filth. He can,
Really?
Yeah.
How about you guys?
No.
But you guys feel you guys are married to people that are more.
I have Handy Manny at home. No, he fixes everything. When things go bump in the night, he's the one that goes downstairs. When there's a bug to be exterminated, he does the extermination.
So, honey,
When there is something to be fixed, he fixes it. He throws out the trash and he
Still
throws
no.
out the recyclables. I enjoy all the man stuff.
So
he
my-
does
But
at my
wait a
house.
second.
now, nigga.
She was the only person on this panel that actually had good things to say about her man.
She's like, I don't know what you bitches talking about, nigga. My nigga do all the nigga shit.
And when I say that, women get so mad.
Well, you
What
see
did
the
it?
other lady's face. She was
Like,
like,
why don't y'all want that?
"Yo,
That's weird to me. Like I said, I don't know if like women are just. I think that women are starting to get to the point to where they actually hate men.
Well, if you listen to what the first woman said, everything bad about her husband is stuff of men. Like he'd be dirty. Okay, we're dirty. Like
But
what
she
did we?
didn't really say that. She just said she was like, "Yo,
It was
he."
woman stuff that she was speaking to.
Yeah, but she was kind of on some like, "Yo, he don't even know his right from his left, and it just take a whole army of women to even be able to deal with him."
Mm-hmm.
Then he's
She was
also
making
a
him seem like
millionaire, so
uh,
there's that. So
she was making him seem like he's dumb without a woman.
Yeah, man, that junk was pretty embarrassing, and I'm like, why would she say that about him, bro? To all of these people, like that don't even that's not culture. Like that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? But she was the only one that seemed like she had positive things to say. Let me play the rest of
You're
this.
going to say that. Well, wait. She's really talking about a servant. Let's face it.
No.
It's a handyman
Well,
she's talking about.
it's a handy manny.
Oh, it's a handyman with benefits.
We do not have.
Well, but the things that you're describing, you could pay somebody to do that. We're not talking about that. What about the inner life of a man? That's what this is about.
I need my man 3 to 4 times a week, and good for you guys. And then the rest of the time, I need a wife because I've always said
Everyone
that.
needs a wife.
No, I teased Vicky, my producer, in the morning. I was like, if you'd like to join Max and I, not in that way, but like Vicky and I could kill it as a household runners. Like we would be laughing, giggling, doing all the things, and Max would be so psyched I was wasting all my words somewhere else anyway. So it would be a perfect.
She sounded like she bisexual to me, but
She just explained her whole household. That's what
yep,
she's
she
doing.
did. She did. And she tried to walk it back a little bit, like, no, I'm just playing or whatever.
That's what she's doing. Yep, that's what
Yeah.
she's, and it's okay. But that's what she's doing. At the end of the day, like that I don't know that lady's name, but the first
I don't
one
know none of these new chicks' names.
I know. Well, I know Sunny.
yeah, Sunny
And
used to be like on some political stuff, didn't she?
yeah, she used to be on CNN, and I know Joy. That's
Mm.
it. I don't know the rest of it.
Combo. And the other day, Caleb said to me, this is my youngest son, he said, Mama, I want a spare mom. And I didn't know what he meant. And he's like, he said, Genevieve has a spare mom. And I realized the parents
that,
were
a
divorced.
nanny?
No, divorced. An extra mom.
They be saying names and everything on this
Like
bitch.
2 moms.
Oh.
And so I asked him, because at first I was a little wounded. I was like, what am I not doing? And he's like, no, I just think at bedtime, you always have to pay attention to the other kids too. And if we had a spare mom, dad and you could, then you just get to focus on me. And it was so sweet. He didn't ask for a spare dad, by the way. He asked for a spare mom.
I took this totally differently in how I prepped because broadly speaking, I feel like men have proven largely useless. Like I think in the political moment, the people who are
Guys, don't hold
saying
back.
what needs to be said in my party, it's all women. The very few men, with the exception of Mike Pence and a few others, are saying what they need to. But in life, like I need my husband. I don't know if I need any other men, but he is irreplaceable.
Yeah, I think so.
But that's what we're all saying. We like our husbands. We just don't need men beyond that.
Yeah, wait till you're married 20 years and you'll see how
Well,
replaceable
the
they
reason
are.
that I think that the reason women can stay married for as long as they do is because they have a lot of girlfriends.
They have a village.
They have girlfriends. Because I always have to initiate the conversations. He'll step up, but I have
I
to
thought you were going
start
to say
them.
initiate.
Oh, I don't-
was like, no.
I just
You
told
don't
you guys
like
I have
talking to women.
Bro, I don't know what's wrong with these hoes. Like, why are they married?
This shit is wild.
Like, they just
And like
some
she
of them
said, she
seem like
likes
some
to initiate.
miserable chicks, bro.
Yep, I agree.
I don't know why
This
they
shit's hard
married.
to listen to.
Yeah, that is. This is sad. I feel bad for men.
You said you feel
I
bad for
really do.
men.
Well, she said that she.
I feel bad because a lot of women are like that. Like a lot of women.
Well,
This
she
shit-
said that she has to initiate conversation with her husband like he's stupid, but it's not even that. Like, we don't like talking to y'all. Let's be clear. Men don't like talking to women outside of trying to have sex with you. Just like daily talking. Y'all aren't funny. We're smarter than y'all. Like, we don't want to talk. We don't want to talk to y'all.
Okay. I got male friends that I like talking to, and they talk to me. Hell, they call me
Well-
more than I.
Well, my female friends say I'm the smartest person they know. That's what most of them say, and I don't share the same sentiment to them.
Well, that's because yours are dumb.
No, no, it's not. No, they're not. Actually, one of them's a doctor. If you want to be for real about the shit, she's not
Yeah,
dumb
but
at all.
outside of that, when I say okay, but outside of that, what do they talk about with you that speaks to you as a male?
Why they can't get a nigga?
That doesn't speak to you as a man unless you're gay.
No, I'm just saying they wanna know what
I'm
they're doing
saying
wrong.
you, but I'm saying, what do they do to speak to you as a man? That's the same.
Nothing. Nothing. Just ask me about my kid and what's going on in my life, and that's the run of the conversation.
Like me and my male friends, like we I like sports, so we talk about sports except for basketball. That's the only thing we're talking about. I don't do basketball like that. Outside of that,
Sickening.
sports, cars, like some of them don't know how to change oil in the car, don't know how to do a lot of stuff, right? Like my dad a
Who?
lot. So
What man is changing oils in cars? That ain't something that a man does by and large. In the masses, niggas go to the little drive-through
Well, they
and pay
do
the money.
now. They do now, but
Niggas
they
ain't
didn't used to do
outside
it.
under the car changing oil. That's not a thing.
Some
Stop the
guys
cap.
do though. It depends on.
Some do, but most don't, nigga. It's an active.
Well,
most of
A
my
yeah,
friends
BMW
most
oil
casual guys
change.
don't.
cars, yes they do. They get out there and they change parts on those cars, they change out stuff. Yeah, they
How
be doing all
many?
types.
How many dudes are we talking? Let's stop the cap, ma'am.
So I have three male friends that I talk
Okay,
to on a regular basis.
great.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. A BMW oil change costs like $500 for a reason, and it ain't
But
because
you
a
don't,
nigga can
don't
just
need
get
to.
up
You
under there and change the
no, you
oil.
can buy
Well,
but you
that's
can buy
because the newer cars they build it to where you got to actually take. Well, you can still change your oil,
you can buy
but
the two.
the
If you
newer
get,
cars they move a little bit differently. So
yeah, you can
let,
just
let
get
me
up
let me
under and
play the
change
rest
the
of
oil.
this, and then we're gonna wrap this part up.
8 girlfriends from Panama here who are girlfriends
Oh.
for 50 years since they were in kindergarten.
Oh, I love
And it's
that.
and they were saying yesterday that they've gone through divorces, they've gone through challenges, and having that village of women has made it possible
Well, we
for
are
them.
more collaborative than men. I think
Yeah.
there have been studies that say that women have much closer friendship relationships than men do.
Because women
Again, I
have
think we have to make a
because
difference,
women,
differentiate gay men.
No, gay men
Are
are
in
part
their,
of our,
qu- in their
are part
own
of our group.
category.
yeah, but
Women
we're
are
not
more
married to gay
independent.
men, okay?
Oh,
But
Some
women
people are.
women have conversations about their feelings. Men talk about
It's
sports,
socializing, yeah.
cars, all that stuff.
I don't know. My husband talks about his feelings with his
Maybe he's
friends.
gay. Next.
Yo, that chick is super disrespectful, bro. Honestly, man. Like seriously. Like,
Oh, Joy?
listen, yeah, like if you said that, let me bring up my dog Slimmy. If you said that on one of these panels, people will be pissed. They will be feeling some type of way. Like dudes be ready to scrap, bro. What up, Slimmy?
What's up,
Who's
y'all?
that?
Man,
Why
this
you
Chilling,
shit is
shaking your
chilling,
head
bro.
crazy,
like
bro.
If you said
This
that
shit
on one
is
of these panels,
crazy.
people be wanting to scrap over simple stuff on the panels, let alone saying that shit in person, bro. So
Nah, you can't say this shit, man. Like I don't even know. I don't even know how they got a show talking like that. That shit
I
is
it's a
do
lot of
know.
crazy.
women
You
that
do
support that
know.
type of shit.
They don't have no dudes pushing back. All the last shows, it's just been women talking shit to other women, and they ain't got no dudes to push back on their nonsense.
Yeah.
I don't
Man, that shit is
care.
despicable, man.
Because you can say all you can talk all this shit about your husband and how your husband's just a servant. You gonna need your husband when I'm busting your front door and try to take your shit. You gonna
Yeah.
wish you had a nigga like stop
For
the
sure.
cap, man. Anytime
For sure.
anything breaks, you need a man. Men make sure everything that's inevitably gonna break works.
That's facts.
Yeah. I don't think that women realize how much. First of all, you can't disrespect the fact that men largely built the society and civilized the world to the point to where women are able to exist in the way that they are, right? So let's stop with the we don't need men thing. That's number one. Number two, women don't like they were the ones that were largely affected by what happened during the pandemic. They're the ones once the rent moratorium was up that was getting evicted the most. Like for some reason, it's almost like this level of delusion just goes 10 times up. My chick have a difficult time sleeping without me because she just feels like
Mm.
she feels more secure when I'm there. You know what I'm saying? So she still, after all these years, trying to get used to like if I go out of town or if I stay somewhere else or whatever, she be like, "Oh, I didn't sleep that well last night." I'll be like, "Why?" Because you wasn't there, and it's like Come on, man. Ain't nothing happening to you. You got the security, concierge, everybody is there. Yeah, but it's just not the same. Like that's just I don't know how women have gotten to the point to where they feel so they like they can just disrespect to a larger extent the value of men, but I don't know.
Mhm.
It's a different dynamic today than it ever
And
has been. So
not to toot my own horn, like every woman that sleeps in my bed and I allow to spend a night, they're like, when I sleep with you, I sleep so much better.
look at Quentin sleeping with all of these women.
I was like, cause nigga, ain't nothing about to happen up over in this bitch.
Why you shaking your head, Mika?
Nope. They said I sleep so much better when I'm with you.
Somebody told me if a woman like if a woman like fall asleep with you, you know, she really trusts you.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Wait. Say that again. If a woman falls asleep with you, she really trusts you?
You're like, yeah. Like that's what like I mean, I'm talking like early on, like just like if you just starting to meet her and she feels comfortable enough to fall asleep, she fuck with you like that. I don't know if that's you
No,
Yeah.
know,
I mean
What
I
these
don't
that's
know
niggas
if
gonna
that
do?
that's
Just
that
stay
makes
awake all
sense.
night, nigga?
No, but there's a sense of you gotta feel comfortable because otherwise, if you don't, you're not. Women feel more like energy. So like if I don't feel comfortable sleeping next to you, I'm not gonna sleep there.
yeah, that's what I was told.
I
Of
mean, that
course
makes
by a woman.
sense.
Yeah. But you
But
know,
I mean,
like
like, I like sleeping. I mean, I like sleeping by myself,
I was about to say.
but having that, no, I'm saying I like sleeping by myself. Like, I'm cool sleeping by myself, but it's something else when you got that soft, that chick, dog. I
You know
mean, it's
what?
just different. It's
The
more, it's just like a pillow. It's like a third pillow or something, bro.
the chat gonna say it's time to go to Oklahoma, Mika. Y'all is on that stuff.